kind of it doesn't feel good voting out someone who's not here, but
But also, it's not just that she wasn't here. Like, she wasn't here for 2, and she sat out for 1. Like, she was very nice. The basketball one.
We unfortunately had to go to tribal again on Monday, which makes it 4 out of 5 tribals that the Maui tribe has had to go to. It was kind of crazy because we all were set on voting Caroline because she hasn't been here for many episodes or like participated. We thought it was the best, but then Devin brings that Elise has thrown out my name, which I was like, that was crazy because I was the first in Maui to reach out to her, and she said that they needed more puzzle people on their team, which is what I do. Grant texts the next morning and he's like, hey, the more I've thought about it, I think Devin faked having Elise thrown your name out there.
I was like, Elise is on the defensive right now because she knows that she kind of could have done better today. It doesn't really make sense for her to suggest this whole new, to suggest Sophia. So I think either she just made a bad play or Devin was being dishonest. And for that reason, I'm just gonna keep an eye on him. I'm a little bit suspicious.
Maybe he'll be the next one out and not Elise, because at least we know where we stand with her.
Okay, another day, another survivor. So, episode 6, I think it is. Alright, so we merged the last tribe. That was pretty crazy, I can't lie, particularly the fact that Mattel all managed to stay together.
Team Mattel remained intact despite the team swap, which was actually crazy. Just random chance.
I calculated it was a less than 5% chance that I'd be on the same tribe as my original tribe after the tribe swap, which is pretty cool.
Plus, we got Brayden on our team now, so not quite sure how that's all gonna pan out. He is our team's first vote out if we do end up at tribal tonight.
I'm the only new person, so that's definitely really scary. I don't want to get out, and I'm trying to form like alliances as fast as possible.
There's good things and there's bad things. You know, obviously we have like a majority vote, but then again, like if Brandon has an idol, then if we all vote on him, he gets to pick who gets sent home.
The plan right now is to try to get the idol out of Brandon if we lose. I need to talk to Nora, Alex, and Lainey in case we lose. 3 of us are gonna vote for Brandon, and then 1 of us would vote for Jonas. That way, if Brandon has an idol, he can't just get out one of us one.
I think everyone thinks that Brandon has the idol, which is good, because I want him to stay in. I was talking to him today before, I was telling him, like, just act confident, like, don't oversell it, but, like, I just want people to think that he has the idol so that he maybe can have a chance to, like, get one of those people from the blue tribe out, because it would be great if we could get them down to 4. I really don't like how strong of a unit they are. I was thinking about it. If we lost today and got Elise out, and then we lost again, Simone is really tight with Odie from outside of the game, so I would just be worried that they would want to vote me out and that I'd have to use one of my idols.
I was hanging out with Odie last night. He was here at my apartment, and he was like, Simone, I need to talk to you about something. And I was like, yeah, what? And he was like, how do you feel about voting out Grant? And I was like, listen, if it's between Grant and Devin to vote to go home, I'm sending Devin home. Like, why wouldn't I? I don't know Devin like that. Grant's been great. Like, I kind of have an alliance with him. I just want to keep Grant and Sophia in for as long as possible because I know that they have loyalty to me and I have loyalty to them, so I'm not gonna like turn on them. And also, if I did like try and turn around and vote Grant, I think that would like make Sophia look at me sideways. So I'm not trying to ruffle any feathers or anything.
I think at this point it's approaching the time where it's going to involve a bit more strategy in deciding who I want to be with me at the end of the game. Because I plan to go to the end of the game. And who you have by your side, that's what really counts.
I'm feeling great. Like, I cannot believe I have 2 idols. Like, I can believe it because like I feel like I earned them, but it's just like such an ideal spot to be in that I don't even know what to think. I just need to make sure that I don't screw up this very good situation by like getting blindsided. So I'm gonna be very alert. I don't want to fall back on them until I absolutely have to. So I'm gonna keep playing the game as if I didn't, and try to win this thing with them.
Somebody in my tribe, Devin, texted in our new group chat. He said that it was set up the way they had previously set up the food challenge.
Apparently, it is supposed to be the food eating challenge today, which is just not okay because I cannot eat gluten, dairy, or eggs. If you put the saltines up there, like I can't eat them. Or the like that super old egg. That's 2 out of like 5.
If it's the eating challenge, I promise it's gonna be my fault because I'm not doing it. Like I can't. I have the weakest stomach. I'm the pickiest eater. I will throw up. I already feel nauseous.
We thought we knew what it was last time, and we didn't, so I'm just trying not to expect anything too much. I did slam a Pepto-Bismol just in case.
Come on in, guys. Matau, getting your first look at the new Loma tribe. Caroline voted off at the last tribal council. Okay, so we've got 2 new groups now. Matau in a new-ish state. And then we've got our new Loma. How are we feeling about our new tribes?
Great. Good. Yeah.
Well, survivors, I hope you're hungry, because we're going to be visiting a very unique establishment today, titled Le Restaurante de Santa Clara Survivor. In today's challenge, each tribe will send up a representative, and you're going to try a delicious food. And the first one to get that food finished earns a point for your tribe. Tribe with the most points wins, winning immunity, safe from the vote tonight. And for the losers, nothing left for you except a date with me tonight at Tribal Council. I'll give you a minute to strategize and then we'll get right to it. All right, let's get this underway. Matau, Loma, send up your people. Got Grant for Loma, Lainey for Matau. And then on count of 3, I want you to reveal your item. So 1, 2, 3. Got a delicacy for you today. Century egg or preserved duck egg. On my go. Survivors ready? Consume! Alright, Grant going right for it. Lainey covering her nose so he doesn't smell it. Grant trying to get all of it. Oh, Grant not enjoying that. Lainey not enjoying. Grant giving up some of it back to us. Grant not happy. Lainey not happy either. Gotta get every bite down.
You'll get water so soon.
Grant's got most of it. Lainey's still got a lot left that she wants to get at this point for her team. Grant, most of it's in his mouth. He got a bit on his thumb there. Grant is good. Point goes to Loma. All right, so the score is now 1 Loma, 0 Matau. I'm gonna count down from 3, and you're gonna send in your next victim. I mean, food taster. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, we've got Devin for Loma, William for Matau. Our item here is going to be a mystery liquid. All right, survivors ready? Go! All right, Devin going quick. William spilling a bit, going so quick. Devin getting it down. Devin downs it.
It was clam juice, milk, and a bit of yerba.
That was fun.
All right, the score is now 2 Loma, 0 Matao. Matao, you guys have got to get in this. All right, so we're gonna get into our next round. Stand up your willing and hungry participants in 3, 2, 1. We've got Odie for Loma and Nora for Matao. All right. Reveal this in 3, 2, 1. Got a Costco glizzy. All right. All right. Survivors, get ready. Go. All right. Odie, tearing through it. Nora taking the sausage out of its home. They're taking slow bites. Really want to savor it.
Maybe separate if you want.
They started fast, but it slowed down considerably. Odie turning away from everyone.
You got it, Odie.
Nora looking calm and collected. Odie, anything but.
Odie, we're not trying to go to travel today. You got it.
Odie having trouble with what some would consider an easy item. Odie getting the last bit in his mouth. Will the man who looked so troubled win it for his team?
You got this. Get it down. Get it down and get it over with.
Odie wins it for Loma. All right, so the score is now 3 to Loma, 0 to Matao. So Matao has to win this round if they don't want to go to tribal tonight. That being said, send up your participants in 3, 2, 1. All right, so it's Sophia for Loma, Brandon for Matao. All right, reveal in 3, 2, 1. All right, we've got a bit of squid tentacle for both of you. Survivors ready? Eat. Brandon going for it quick. Sophia tearing a huge piece off. Brandon tears another chunk off. He wants to win this one. He knows that if he doesn't, his tribe loses.
Maybe tear it up in your hands while you chew.
We are not going home tonight.
You got this, you got this.
It's all you.
Come on, come on. Brandon does not.
Oh, Brandon not having a good time. Sophia tearing another chunk off, but Brandon's chunk a little small. Brandon still got a bit left. Brandon has to down this if he wants to stay safe tonight. Come on.
Hurry.
Sophia doesn't have anything in her hand. Sophia wins for Loma. Loma wins immunity. Safe from the boat tonight. All right, so after a blowout victory, Loma completely sweeping Matao. Loma obviously winning immunity, which means that tonight, Matao, you are going to be joining me at Tribal Council, where one of you will become the 7th person voted out of Survivor Santa Clara Season 3. And while we're waiting, you guys can dig in. I'll see the rest of you tonight. We got extras. Yeah, everyone's hungry. Who wants to try?
So bad. How does it smell like that?
Try it. Try it.
You should try it. You should try it. Wait, no.
I could house that. I actually,
Right. There was like
I wouldn't want to, but I actually don't like that.
No, I need to get away from the table.
What's up? It's Brandon here. So we lost today's challenge. We all knew that this food challenge was coming. We're all scared for it.
That challenge was horrible. Bro, like, that was like the one challenge I did not want to do. My stomach is like not that strong. I'm a picky eater. Like, I don't even eat eggs.
I particularly had a tough time with the squid because not good with chewy foods. The century egg, I wanted to do that, and I wanted to do the smoothie. I think I got the worst one actually for me.
I have to call Nora, talk to Alex and William. Nora is like, I think she thinks that we're number ones, but it's still me and William.
Pre-tribal confessional. There's a lot going on right now. Obviously, Brayden just joined the team. Okay, redo confessional. So cut that part, sorry. Redo. Okay. Pre-tribal confessional. Brayden just joined our team the other day during the tribe swap. Pre-tribal confessional. Brandon just joined our team the other day at Tribe Swap from Team Loma. We being Team Matau don't have the best relations with Loma or those players.
At the end of the day, we lost, so we were trying to form a plan like straight after we lost, and I think we pretty quickly decided. We decided it was Jonas.
We lost again today. I did not put myself up there to eat, so maybe that's a bad thing. Maybe everyone's thinking like, oh, Jonas like kind of chickened out.
He wasn't contributing as much. He doesn't hang out with the group, and like some of the challenges he kind of just like is a little bit distant. Like this one, he didn't even do it.
Second tribal, but this time a little bit more relaxed. We have a plan in place that Brandon has all of us voting for Jonas, but we're voting Brandon out. It's the only thing that makes sense.
Obviously, he is kind of the first person we're looking to boot. We think he actually has the idol.
This one's a little more complicated than last time, just because Brandon might have an idol.
Jonas, Lainey, Alex, and I vote for Brandon. 4 votes for Brandon. Nora's gonna vote for Jonas, and then Brandon votes for whoever. In case Brandon votes for any of the core 4, which is Nora, Lainey, and Alex and I, we the insurance of Jonas. He's kind of a pretty easy pawn.
Just in case Brandon plays his idol, then it would be a tie between Nora's vote for Jonas and Brandon's vote for one of the 4 of us, which would go to a vote off, which then we would all vote for Jonas. And unfortunately have to send Jonas home, which is unideal.
Jonas doesn't know this is happening, obviously. He thinks we're all just voting for Brandon.
Obviously the vote is looking like Brandon. Also, it could be a thing of like to try to get me to like feel safe. You know, they might be like blindsiding me.
Me and William kind of cooked this plan up, and we've got Alex and Lainey on board with it.
This time, Jonas is the one on the outside. Nora is the mastermind. I spoke to Nora first about this. This was my plan from the beginning. Yeah, no, I've been cooking this for a while, and now Nora is taking the blame.
We'll see. I was kept out of the loop last time, so.
I think Jonas is getting out tonight. I don't think he has the idol, but anything's possible.
And Brandon wants to go idol hunting with me tonight, so I'm gonna try not to tell the tribe that. Hopefully I can like sneak a picture of the clue.
Here's to hoping Brandon doesn't have an idol tonight. Sorry, but you got hard done by the tribe swap. Have a cookie crumbles, I guess.
New Matau tribe coming to their first tribal council as a tribe. All right, let's get right to it. Nora, I don't know if I've ever seen anyone eat a hot dog that slow in my life before. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm gonna be honest, that was not my strongest performance today.
Odie was choking and he beat you.
Yep, I will say I was not much farther behind him. On other challenges, I think I've proved myself, so hopefully my slow hot dog takedown today is not what does me in.
And William, you're not much of a big drinker, are you?
No, not at all, as clearly shown by whatever that blue milk concoction was.
All right, Lainey, so this is your first tribal council as a group. Well, almost. The 5 of you have been here together before, but obviously we have one exception to that. So how do you feel about your new group?
I mean, I was calculating the math and it was like less than a 5% chance that we'd be on the same tribe together. So I guess we beat the odds.
Somebody didn't beat the odds. Brandon, less than a 5% chance, she says. How do you feel?
I was a little scared about it, but I'm feeling good now. At the end of the day, you gotta adapt to your group, and I feel like everyone here is a pretty strong player, but I like my new group probably even more than my last one, to be honest.
Alex, if I close my eye like this, it almost looks like the exact same tribe, and I just pretend Kenzie's right there. So how does that affect the dynamics going on?
I mean, yeah, I think that obviously like the 5 of us had a great relationship going into this tribe swap, but I think Brandon's done a good job in the time that we've had since like integrating himself, and yeah, it kind of feels like we picked up where we left off.
Brandon's joined us for our classic after competition win dinner, so you know he's already been introduced to the sort of starts of the culture of the tribe.
Nora, so as an observer, I see 5 Matau, 1 Brandon. Is the 1 Brandon just screwed tonight? Is that the story?
I don't think so, and I think Brandon knows that because he's done well on our tribe. I think our loss today was a group loss.
Lainey, so if that's not the story, then what is the story tonight?
I don't know, Lokia, I'm still thinking about that egg.
That egg? Great way to avoid the question. Jonas, what's going to happen tonight for your game to get better?
I'd say today, there's a couple times where, I could have stepped up and taken the challenge. So for the long-term game, I'm going to need to show more willingness to get into it.
William, so outside of challenge performance, which it seems a lot of you are very passionate about, what else is going to be driving the vote tonight?
Just, the culture we have. Like Jonas mentioned when I was talking about the dinners, we kind of have a pretty close culture with all of us.
Alex, William's mentioned it twice now, the culture of Matau. Enlighten me.
Well, I think just our really strong start at the very beginning of this game just brought the 6 of us a lot closer together than maybe the other tribes were, and then even once we started losing, I don't know, I still feel like we kept that bond pretty well, and all are still feeling pretty good as a group and pretty optimistic about this game.
Well, except for Kenzie.
Except for Kenzie.
There's something that I'm very interested in. At the end of every single challenge, I get bombarded with all these questions about these things called idols. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Could you tell me what that's all about?
They're not real, I've been hearing idol this, idol that. We've been looking under every table. Brandon's group, though, did early on. There's rumblings that his tribe found a clue.
Well, Brandon, what do you have to say about that? He just called out you guys, you and Loma.
I don't think they're real either. We've been looking a lot for sure, and I think someone else on the other tribe has it, and I don't know who.
On Loma?
Yeah.
So, Alex Warden, what role are these idols going to play in the vote tonight if they're not real?
Just the idea, just the thought of one existing plays a role in every tribal, no matter what. So people always have to expect for the worst. You all have to plan for the worst to survive in this game, and part of that is expecting maybe at times an idol could be played, and how are you going to prepare for that with your strategy going into tribal?
William, Alex Warden says you've got to plan for the worst. Are you planning for the worst tonight?
I mean, not really. I think I should have probably strategized more, but
Brandon, what do you hope for tonight?
I hope that we make the right choice in voting someone out, and I feel like we'll be just as strong moving on. We're still going to have all our key players, and I feel like we're going to do great in the next challenges.
With that, it is time to vote. Nora, you're up.
It's part of the plan. Hopefully, I see you next week.
If you have an idol and you vote me out tonight, bro.
I'll go tally the votes. Once votes are read, the decision made is final. The player who receives the most votes will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay, I'll read the votes. First vote, Brandon. Jonas. That's one vote Brandon, one vote Jonas. Jonas. Brandon. That's 2 votes Brandon, 2 votes Jonas. Brandon. That's 3 votes Brandon, 2 votes Jonas, 1 vote left. 7th person for the Survivor Santa Clara Season 3. Brandon. Brandon, you need to bring me a torch. Brandon, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go. Well, this feels like deja vu. You 5 together again. Got nothing else for you. Head back to campus. Good night.
What's up? This is Brandon here. Just got voted out. A little shocked by it. I knew I was the new person coming into the tribe, so I was a little nervous about that. But I thought I had talked with the people enough. Yeah, I thought I had talked with the people enough, and I thought we had a plan to vote people out, but that didn't go as expected. So, I mean, you just roll with the punches, and I'm wishing them luck.